The storm came without warning. It rolled over the mountains like a living thing, angry, loud, unstoppable. Winds howled through the trees, tearing branches apart. Rain slammed against the earth, turning the ground into chaos. Lightning split the sky again and again, like the mountains themselves were breaking open. Inside cabin 7, Torsten Eriksson stood by the window, watching it all unfold. He had seen storms before, but not like this. Then through the roar of thunder, he heard something. A sound that didn't belong to the storm. A cry. Soft, weak, desperate. At first, he thought it was his imagination, but then it came again. Torsten grabbed his flashlight and stepped outside. The cold hit him instantly. The wind pushed against him like it wanted him gone. But he kept moving forward. "Hello?" he called out, his voice nearly swallowed by the storm. Another sound. Closer now. He followed it. Step by step, heart pounding, and then he saw them. A mountain lion and her cub. The mother stood still, her body tense, eyes locked onto him. Rain soaked her fur, and yet she didn't move. She didn't run. She didn't attack. She just watched. And at her feet, the cub, struggling, barely breathing. Torsten froze. Every instinct told him to back away. But something else, something deeper, told him to stay. "It's okay," he whispered softly. "I'm not here to hurt you." The mother didn't move, but she didn't attack either. That was enough. Slowly, carefully. Torsten knelt down. The cub let out a faint, broken sound. Its breathing was shallow, weak, dangerous. Without wasting another second, Torsten reached for his radio. "This is Torsten Eriksson at cabin 7, he said, trying to stay calm. "I have a situation. A female mountain lion and her cub. The cub is in distress. Static." Then a voice. "Understood. Stay calm. Do not provoke the mother. We're sending help." Torsten exhaled slowly. Time felt different now. Every second stretched. Every breath mattered. He stayed there, in the storm. With them, not moving too fast, not making sudden sounds, just being there. Minutes passed. Then finally, the sound of engines in the distance. Rescue had arrived. Team stepped out, calm, focused, experienced. At the front was Dr. Chen. She moved slowly, her eyes fixed on the mother. "She's protective," one of the team members whispered. Dr. Chen nodded. "But she's not aggressive," she said quietly. "She's choosing to trust." That changed everything. "Easy. We're here to help," Dr. Chen said softly. The mother's eyes never left them. But she didn't move. That was permission. Carefully, they approached the cub. Dr. Chen examined it quickly. "Respiratory sounds are weak, but improving," she said. "The infection is resolving, but it's not over." The team worked fast, but gently. "Temperature is stable. Oxygen levels holding." "Good," Dr. Chen said. "We still have time." Then came the decision. "We have two options," she said. "We leave them here and hope the cub survives, silence, or we take them to the facility." Torsten looked at the mother. She hadn't left her cub's side, not once. "I'll go with them," he said firmly. "The mother needs to know she can trust you." Dr. Chen studied him for a moment, then nodded. "All right." Carefully, they prepared for transport. The cub was secured first. The mother watched every movement, tense, alert, ready, but still, she didn't attack. "She understands," Dr. Chen whispered. "She knows we're trying to help." The helicopter lifted into the stormy sky. Inside, everything was controlled. Focused, status check, vitals stable, cargo secure, flight path clear. Torsten sat quietly, watching the mother. Even here, surrounded by strangers. She stayed close to her cub, guarding, protecting, like a queen. They landed safely at the facility. "Welcome," Dr. Chen said softly. "You're safe now." The treatment began immediately. "The wound is infected," one of the team noted, "but it's localized." "That's good," Dr. Chen replied. "It means we can treat it." They cleaned the injury carefully, applied antibiotics, monitored every breath. The cub, finally, began to rest. Deep, peaceful rest. For the first time since the storm, it was safe. Days passed. The mother stayed strong. Even in pain, She never stopped watching over her cub. "She's incredible," one of the staff whispered. Dr. Chen nodded. "She's the reason that cub is alive." Slowly, healing began. The infection faded. Strength returned. "She's ready," Dr. Chen said one morning. "And the cub?" Torsen asked. Dr. Chen smiled slightly. "Stronger than ever. It was time. Back to the wild. Back to where they belonged." The journey was quieter this time. No storm, no fear, just... When they reached the mountains, Torsen stepped out first. The air felt different. Alive. Free. The container opened. The cub stepped out first. Curious. Cautious. Then the mother. She paused, looked around, then looked at Torsen. For a moment, everything stood still. "You came back," he whispered. "I knew you would." The mother didn't move, but her eyes said everything. Then she turned and walked back into the wilderness. The cub followed close behind, together, safe, strong, free. Torsen watched until they disappeared into the trees. The wind moved softly now, no longer a storm, just a reminder. Sometimes survival isn't just about strength. Sometimes it's about trust.